Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy if anybody is new and joining me here for the first time. Thank you so much. My channel is about beautiful makeup, generally on brown skin because I'm brown, and I do Instagram lives on Sunday mornings at 9:30 GMT. I will put my Instagram handle for you here. That is a really cool way I have of interacting with my followers. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do, so please come and hang out. Now on to today's video. I put a poll out on my Instagram maybe 2 days ago asking people which video they would like me to create next. There were two options. The first one was a holiday hack makeup video and the second one was on skincare, and they were so close for so long, but eventually the holiday hack one won. I feel like people are probably more interested in that because it is kind of holiday season for a lot of people, so that's what we're going to do today. In this bag is all the makeup I would take to go on holiday. My husband and I are going, and our son, because he's coming too, are going on holiday soon to Canada for a friend's wedding. And I was thinking the other day, like, what are you gonna take? I use the same bag for my makeup capsule makeup bag wardrobe or something. I'll leave I'll leave the handle for you here so you can have, not handle, I will leave the card. There's too many social media terms. I'll leave the card for you here so you can have a look. That's kind of like where the inspiration for this video comes from. I've even made notes this time, so I'm gonna just, like, I was thinking about, like, how am I gonna film this in a way that is really useful? And I thought I would just talk through what I think is important and what you should know when packing makeup for holidays, and then do a look based on my holiday bag. So the first thing I think is really important is to decide, like, what makeup will I actually wear on holiday. And let me just clarify, when I say holiday, I mean somewhere warm. I live in London and it's usually cold and grey most of the time unless we have an amazing summer. So I'm talking about makeup that I would take to a warmer climate. But what would you actually wear? Are you somebody that wears makeup every day when you go on holiday? Are you a little bit more carefree and don't really bother? I'm kind of in between, and it also depends on my mood and where we're going. So that was a major factor in deciding what I would put into my bag. The second thing I would say was to simplify and take multi-use products. I think this will make a bit more sense when I explain what's in my bag, but I feel like you don't need to have 7 different lip pencils or 6 different eye pencils. Take things that you can kind of play with, which I think fits really naturally with my style of doing makeup. I use a lot of different things in a lot of different places, so I get lots of use out of everything I have in my bag. I could definitely do a different look every day with everything I have in this bag, so be versatile. So I'm just going to go in and explain what's in here because I feel like I'm talking over myself a lot. So yeah, let me just do that. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So let's do brows first. So for brows, I always take 1 eyebrow pencil and 1 brow gel. I take the brow gel because some days I may not even use the pencil and I just want to groom them, and this will be enough. And then if I'm doing a proper makeup, I'll need them both. So I take these 2 products. That's my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter and my Lava Brow Perfector from NARS. And then let's move on to concealers. Now this is a place where you can save lots of weight in your bag. So it's a little excessive, but I have 4 concealers in my capsule makeup or my holiday makeup bag. I have Amande because this is like my safety, and then I also have 3 concealers from Cover FX. So I have P Deep 5, G Deep 3 and G Medium 2. So the G's are golden and the P's, if I'm not mistaken, are more pink or red base. Now, I know my skin, I tan really easily on holiday. Like, I can be out in the sun for 15 minutes and come in a completely different shade. So for me, this is an amazing hack. I never take foundation on holiday because I know I'm not going to be that colour for a long time. I like to take things that I can mix to custom blend my colour if I want to wear a full foundation kind of look. I will use concealers, mix them up and use these as my base. So I never take foundation. So for complexion in terms of liquid or cream products, this is it. This is an amazing way to save space. So if that's something you can do yourself, I would definitely suggest taking a couple of concealers and using that as your foundation. You can sheer it out with your moisturizer or any serums or any other skincare things you have to get more of a tinted moisturizer kind of look. And then if you want to go full coverage, they're beautiful. They look like skin, they stay in place really long. So yes, another reason why I've taken it is because this color and this colour, so this is G Medium 2 and G Deep 3, I can blend these to create like eye primer colours, so that's really useful as well. So that's something I would take. And then for skin, I never take pressed powders on holiday. Pressed powders are more likely to break in your luggage than well, a loose powder can't break, but loose powders will not break. Yes, they take up more space, but there's a reason why I've picked these two. So the two powders I have are the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in Medium Deep and the Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder in number 5. Why did I pick these powders? I actually really love this Laura Mercier powder as a base. I have worn this on its own in the summer in London, and it just looks so beautiful on skin. I tend to wear more powders in summer because my skin is kind of like normal to oily. I get quite shiny, but kind of like a nice shine. And I find that using powders, I kind of still have a creamy look by the end of the day. And I'm definitely low maintenance when it comes to makeup. I want to put it on once and forget about it. And so I find that using this powder as a base and then the Danessa Myricks powder as well on my darker areas is really useful. I also love taking this Danessa Myricks powder because it's very red. It's quite a, let me show you actually so you can see. It's a really reddy undertone powder. Come on. There we go. So when, like the first couple of days where I'm kind of like my normal skin colour, I like to use this as a bronzer as well. This also doubles up as a really good eyeshadow for your socket. So yeah, that's why I take this. Then let's move on to lip products, and there are quite a few, and I'll explain why. So I like to pick things that are long wear. So I have my Fenty Beauty lip paints in Unveil and Uncuffed, which are these two here. I also have my Sephora Creamy Lip Stain. I think this is number 9, yeah, in number 9. And I have my Dragon Girl lip pencil from NARS. So I'll explain why I have these. As we all know, if you watch videos of mine, I often use these two colours everywhere on the face. I use them on my eyes, my lips and my cheeks, and that is what I love about them. They're really versatile. So even though they're in glass and they're a little bit heavy, more heavier than taking, I don't know, like a lip gloss or something, I can use these in so many different ways. So these will definitely go in my bag. So then I took this Sephora Creamy Lip Stain for exactly the same reason. It stays in place really well. I use this on my eyes, I use this on my lips, I use it on my cheeks. It's a multi-use product for me, so this definitely goes in my holiday makeup bag. Then, for lip glosses, I've actually got 2, but to be honest, I would probably leave this one out. So this is Bound from NARS. It's a beautiful colour, but it's probably something I wouldn't use that much when I'm on holiday. Reason being, I tend to prefer to wear this lip gloss with a lip pencil, and sometimes I can't be bothered, so I wouldn't take this one. What I would take is my Fenty Beauty. What's this called? Fenty Glow. Like, I use it all the time. You'd think I'd know the name by now. But I love this because I will use this on my lips like normal. It's a really easy lip gloss to wear, but this would be like my on holiday eye gloss and cheek gloss to create a little bit of highlight on the skin as well. So this is something that I would take because it's multi-use. There's a bit of a theme here, so yeah. I forgot to mention this in the beginning, and it's kind of in the wrong order, but it's fine. So for primer, I love this Prep and Prime Pore Refiner stick. I have been singing its praises since I found it by mistake. I love those accidental discoveries where the products you find are just like, ugh, a dream. But this, I love it because it really helps my makeup stay on really well. And then on days when I don't really want to wear makeup, this is really good for just taking off the shine. So say I was having a day where I was wearing no makeup, I'd still put this across my T-zone to kind of help control oil and keep me looking a little bit more matte for a bit longer. So this I would definitely take on holiday. So then let's move on to eyeshadows. Now I would take this one palette. We all know I love my NARS Skin Deep palette. I'm not going to wear that much makeup when I'm on holiday. I have to say that I was sent this in PR because of all the rules and stuff, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm just saying this because I was sent it. But for me, this is a perfect palette. Now let me explain why. It's full of neutrals that I will wear all the time. And because I've packed my lip products and I wear them on my eyes, I could adjust these colours in here so much. I wouldn't need to take anything else. And generally when I'm on holiday, like, I am not busting out my blue and green eyeshadows. I like to look golden and bronze, so I take colours that accentuate that kind of element of my skin. So a neutral palette for me is amazing. I love that it has a really dark brown in there that can double up as a powder liner, and these are colours that I would wear. I probably wouldn't use this, but you know me, I'll find a way. I'll put something down on my eyelid that's a bit deeper and then blend that over the top. So this is really versatile. It is extremely thin and very light. So this would definitely be in my bag. Okay, it feels like a lot of talking in this video, but I thought that this would be the best way to explain what I was doing. So let's move on to eyes. For eye products, I have two things. I have my Costa Riche eye pencil and I have my Maybelline Lasting Gel Drama gel liner. So why do I have these two products? I have this because this is an eye pencil and a lip pencil for me, and I love that I don't have to have two separate things, so that's why I would take this. And then I took the Maybelline Lasting Gel Drama liner because this can be a really crisp graphic liner or it can be a smudgy pencil. It didn't make sense to me to have a pencil and this in my bag when I can achieve both looks with this one product, so that's why I would have this. Then, on to brushes. Actually, this is like an extra thing. It doesn't actually have to be in there, but it's because I like wearing my little dots underneath my eyes at the moment, so I would take my Point Black Liquid Laugh mascara liner from MAC. It's waterproof, it doesn't move, and when I put these dots underneath my eyes, I need them to stay in place all day. So if I felt like I wanted to do that when I was on holiday, I would definitely have this in my bag. Now onto brushes. These are they. This is all I would take on holiday. I'll explain why. I think this is a number 30 brush from, oh no, it's not. I actually don't know what this number brush is. It's completely rubbed off the writing, but this is a brush from Stila. I love this brush because I can use it to buff in my powders. I can use this to put on foundation. I can use this to blend in my cream products. This would be the one brush I would take with me on holiday. I did think about taking some Real Techniques brushes, but I like how flat this is on the end, and it works really well with these powders, like buffing them into my skin when I wear them as bases on their own, so this would be my brush. This would be my concealer brush. This is a Real Techniques Dome Shadow brush. I love this because it fits in this part of my eye really well. And if I wanted to do a little cheeky brow highlight, it would kind of work up there as well. So I would take this as my concealer brush. Then I have three eyeshadow brushes. A flat one, a kind of small blending one, and then, oh no, that's a lie, I don't. I have 6 eye brushes. So let me just explain. I have a flat one for like basic application, sweeping one shadow across my eyelid. I have 2 blending brushes, a small one and a big one. So if I want a bit more definition in my crease, I'll use this one, but then something really soft and blown out, I'll use this one. I have a pencil brush. Oh no, actually no, I'm not taking the pencil brush, and I'll explain why. I have this smaller flat brush. Yeah, you can see. Don't focus on my face, on the brush. This is really good for smudging in product underneath the eye. I can use this to wing out like a pencil or a shadow liner. I felt it was more versatile than the pencil brush, so that's why I took this, because I could always use it to do like a little inner corner highlight as well. This would be my brush. And then my last brush I have is my Zoeva Detail Liner 312. It's this little brush here. This is one of my favorite eyeliner brushes. It's a very, very small angled brush. And usually I use like a fine point liners. The reason why I chose this is that even though it's an angled brush, it's very small. So I usually use traditional point liner brushes, but this one works really well. I can still get this behind my very curly eyelashes and do quite an easy liner with this. Another reason why I picked this is that this brush I can definitely wing out my gel liner with and smoke it out, and I wouldn't be able to do that with a point brush, so this is the brush that I would use. So yeah, all the talking is over. I'm going to do a quick demo for you on how I would do a holiday makeup look, so let's go. So first, I'm going to start off with my primer. This is the Prep and Prime Pore Refining Stick from MAC, and I'm just going to work this in my T-zone. So today's look is actually not going to be a foundation look because I wouldn't wear, unless like I had an event or a function to go to, I don't really wear foundation or a liquid based product on my skin. I'm going to go in with my regular concealer. Now for the beginning of my holiday, this will work perfectly, but after a while, this will start to look a little bit too bright. So that's why I have my other colors I can use as adjusters. I'm going to take my Dome Shadow brush from Real Techniques and just blend everything here and here. Then I'm going on to my Laura Mercier Medium Deep Translucent Powder. This is what I would wear as my base pretty much 9 times out of 10 on the occasions that I was wearing makeup. So I'm taking my Kabuki brush from Stila and look how beautiful that is. So nice as a base. I'm just buffing that on. Then I'm taking my Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder in number 5. And this is what I'll use like in the lower part of my face, just to kind of warm it up a little bit more. Now this will be a bit red for me now, so I might go over it with a tiny bit of the Laura Mercier one again. But definitely on my forehead, this will work just a treat. And just tone down that redness a little bit in this. Now for brows, yeah, let's do brows next. I'm going to take my Benefit 24-hour brow setter and just brush up my brows. And then I'm taking my Lava pencil from NARS just to, oh, I need a small mirror, just to fill them in. Oh, I think I didn't say, did I talk about Dragon Girl? Just in case I didn't talk about Dragon Girl, and this is going to be inserted in the wrong place in the video when I edit it, I realised I didn't say. The reason why I chose Dragon Girl as my lipstick is I don't like to take cream lipsticks on holidays because they can melt in transit, and also I don't need a lip pencil for this particular red, so this would be the red lipstick product I would take. Yeah. Let's go back to this. Okay, brows are on, and then let's use this little palette of mine. So I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty in Unveil and put a little dot of this on each eye, and then I'm going to take my Sephora Creamy Lip Stain in number 9 and put a dot of this too. I'm actually going to use that Dome Shadow brush that I used in my concealer and blend these two on. And I think maybe I want a little bit more of the peachy one. This one's more orange now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's put a bit more here. Then I'm going to go into, did I say what this palette was called? No, I didn't. It's Mojave from NARS. It's eyeshadow quad. And then I'm going to go into the deep brown and just run that in my socket. Oh, that's pretty. And then I'm going to take the golden colour from this palette, it's this one here, and pop that on my eyelid. And I think I'm going to use the same brush. Just in the centre, because I'm going to put gloss over this today, so it doesn't have to be super neat. Then I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow lip gloss. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And then just tap this over my eyelid. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Ooh. Let's do the same on this eye. And I'm keeping it away from my crease so that I don't mess up my socket line. But to be honest, my eyes, it will stay like this. It doesn't really move. I love this. Okay. Let's do my little dot, because this is becoming a bit of a thing for me at the moment. So I'm going to take my point black liner. Yes, that's enough. And then I'm going to go with my mascara. So it's my Climax mascara from NARS. And when I do my dots, I only do mascara on the top. Then for blush, I think I'm going to mix those two colours as well. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Uncuffed from Fenty. And buff this in. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit of that Sephora Creamy Lip Stain in number 9 and buff that on as well. But you've got to be quick with these, otherwise they will set and go really patchy. I really love using liquid lipstick like this. It's so versatile. And then for my lips, what are we going to do today? Right, okay. So I'm gonna go and use my Costa Riche as my lip liner. And then just blend the edge a little. And I'm kind of liking how these products look together. So I'm going to go with the Creamy Lip Stain here. And then on the top lip, I'm going to use Uncuffed. And then I'm going to press and roll. Oh yes, that is a wicked colour. Oh, so good. I might just finesse the liner a little bit more. And then finally, just because I don't do glossy lips that much, or do I? I don't think I do. I'm going to put my Fenty over the top again. Yes. So guys, that's it. This is the kind of makeup, like if I was wearing makeup on holiday, I kind of like keeping my skin more matte. Reason being, even though I love a really dewy looking makeup, I know once I'm walking out in that sun for 20 minutes, I'll have all the dew and glow that I will ever need for a lifetime. So for me, this is a really good way of kind of using using what my mama gave me, but using my natural oils to create a final makeup look that I will really, really love wearing for the day. I also like the lip because it's very pretty, but also when this wears off, I can literally just take this gloss out and top this up and it will still look really beautiful. And my eyes will definitely just stay like this for the day. So yeah. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for your input. If you voted on my Instagram, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my videos go up. And also let me know if you have any cool holiday hacks that you like to do. Leave them in the comments below and I will see you on next week's video. Take care. Bye.